Hello and welcome to Q&A Wednesday. I'm hoping everybody is all well and keeping warm. I know the weather has been kind of cold lately, so it's nice to be inside where it's nice and warm, at least up here in Alberta. So one of the questions that has been coming into in conversations that have been developing a lot lately around myself, my family, and with a lot of my clients have to do with religion and death. And there has been a lot of people experiencing transitions, the transitions with death. One of the topics I like to just talk on just briefly is religion. Religion can only um, learn from their kind of philosophy. And if they go back to the basics of the experience and the founders of their religion, and they realize that Christ wasn't a Christian, Buddha wasn't a Buddhist, and Muhammad wasn't a Muslim. These people were having a experience of unity, of consciousness, of universal consciousness, and they spoke of it in their words. So if you're a real Christian, you should be listening to Christ and Sermon on the Mount, and when he spoke about the Sermon of the Mount, then you are expressing the universality of spiritual consciousness. Because if you claim that your religion is exclusive and your God is exclusive, then how can a God manage the whole universe? And that was just like, oh, when I heard this question, and I was just like, wow, isn't that the truth? We are one speck in the dust of probability, the junkyard of infinity, and there are billions of galaxies and billions of planets and billions of solar systems. So we should not diminish the magnificence of God or of the goddess by putting him or her into the sexist male or female identity, an ethnic background, squeezing him and her into the volume of the body and the span of a lifetime or a regional geography. They're really that then you're not really paying a pure respect to the magnitude of the Almighty. Awareness of what's happening in our body and each cell know the secret of immortality. Because even as it dies, it passes on all the information on to the next cell of generation. We breathe in, we breathe out. Our cells are constantly renewing itself without us even thinking about it. So, if you want to look at the human body as an example of consciousness, it is a direct reflection of and consciousness conceives and governs, constructs, and becomes the activity of the body. And in every human body, or for that matter, in every living biological organism, there's an inner intelligence that reflects the wisdom of the universe. And in fact, the ultimate and supreme genius, because we don't have to think about it. Our stomach doesn't have to think about digesting. Our heart doesn't think about having to pump. And our brain doesn't have to, I guess, think about, oh, my arms are moving. They move, they just do it automatically. So the fear of death comes from a limited awareness. As long as you think of yourself as a person, you are then, of course, you're going to be fearful of death. And but what is a person? A person is a pattern of behaviors of a larger awareness. That's according to Deepak Chopra. The 2-year old dies before the 3-year-old shows up. The 3-year-old dies before the teenager shows up. Okay, so just sort of think about that for a moment, because as an adult, my 3-year-old person, the person who I was at 3, is not who I am today at 49. So the real you is neither the perceiver nor the perception, but the real you is the formless spirit that is constantly evolving and sometimes even taking quantum leaps of evolution and expressing itself as both the perceiver and the object of perception. Wow, that's really, it's kind of cool. So if we shift our perception and your internal reference point from our body and our ego to the larger domain of awareness, then you will find the ticket to your freedom. You'll find that there is so much more for us to be aware of and to be a part of, and that you need not fear death because you're already dying. We're already in every moment to the past. And the fear of death is the fear of the unknown. And we're constantly living in the unknown. The only thing that we know is the past. So we don't know, as we take our steps forward and going through our day, we really don't know what the next step is going to partake. So it is for us to live and exist in the here and now, for us to enjoy what is around us, and to be spontaneous and enjoy our life. The known is a prison of past condition, and the unknown is always a fresh field of possibilities. And for us to be a part of those fresh possibilities. The past is no longer here, and as they say, the now is a present, and the future is unknown. So be here, be now, and don't fear death. Okay? Um, be a part of your life, be a part of the people that are around you, and enjoy all that you have around you of your family and friends. So, on that note, I'm going to leave you and to have a wonderful day. And I will speak to you again on Manifesting Friday, yes. And just a quick note that tomorrow begins the Journey Club. Begins tomorrow, and if you need any information, I will have it posted below here. So just to go onto my website or email me, let me know. I always have room for everyone who wants to join. And for you out there who are not in the Calgary area, if you are interested in the Journey Club, please, let me know. We can arrange things. It is, you know, the internet can do wonders, and we can set up special classes just for you. So please, the Journey Club is becoming a huge passion of mine. So that is starting tomorrow. And I also have many new things happening. So the 10 essentials of being a goddess and discovering the goddess is coming up. We also have craft days are coming up, and because Christmas is coming so quickly. So on that note, I am actually leaving you now. God bless, and a special blessing out to my girlfriend and my soul sister Cynthia, whose father had just passed away in his sleep a couple days ago. Blessings out to their family and to all their friends around them. Keep safe. I love you all, and we'll see you on Friday. Blessings. Namaste.